Hello guys, this is just a quick intro to the video. This week is week 7 of a diary of a first-time property developer. I'm actually just doing the video edit and I thought I needed to put something in at the beginning. This week we have had someone on site that is actually interested in buying the whole development. You may have seen people coming and offering to rent it. This is still a possibility. We are now thinking that maybe to sell it is the better option, get some money in and start another project sooner. We have also had our first private investment into the business this week, which is very promising for us. I've been out driving a lorry. I've been out I've been in all weekend on a health and safety course, so I have to do that this weekend, next weekend and the Saturday afterwards. Anyway guys, so a lot more, fingers crossed, is about to happen. We're going to start doing the main build now. All the demolition is finished. You will see some of that in this video. But hopefully I can start bringing you some of the more exciting stuff. Like I've said previously, there's only so much I can show of the demolition because it's quite repetitive, but from now on we're going to be having a lot more of the stages, so I would like to be on site and capturing a lot of that for you guys. If there's anything in particular that you want to see more of or that's interesting to you, please let me know and I will try and capture it. Hi guys, I'm just heading home from the building. We've had a viewing today from someone that might be interested in buying the whole block. So fingers crossed that the offer that comes back is acceptable for everyone. He has talked some prices which are a bit lower than monetary. He has talked some prices which are a little bit lower than what we were hoping for, but there may be a deal to be had on a higher deposit, and something like that may work, because then we might not have to do some borrowing, or we may be able to use that deposit for another deposit onto another building. So there's also the fact that we wouldn't have to wait to sell them all, which would mean less time on the finance, less interest payments. So even though it may be less money, it may actually end up being the better deal. So it's Thursday evening. I'm out driving a lorry tomorrow. My driver is away, so I've come down Thursday evening just to start the lorry, have a look round, make sure everything's okay. I've got in the habit of doing it from running the concrete pump, because even though the concrete pump is in theory a lorry, it's more a bit of machinery, so I would always like to check it the night before. If I hadn't been out, say on a Wednesday, then I would come down on a Wednesday night to check it for the Thursday, and the Thursday for Friday, etc. So yeah, I'm sort of just in the habit of doing that now. Last thing you want is to be early morning and a lorry not starting, or something on the vehicle not being correct. So yeah, we'll have a little look round. Hopefully you can hear me. So I'm standing right by the engine on the lorry. We'll have a little look round. This will also be done in the morning on a proper walk round check, but while I'm here I might as well make sure there's nothing obvious. So I'm just going to turn you around. So we'll go through and check all the tyres. You can see it's had brakes recently, nice and fresh. This lorry is a 2020 Mercedes Arox. I mean, well, it's too dark, I think you can see down there. It's they start showing their age, these lorries, and in my opinion by year 4, year 5 really you want to be looking to get rid of them, get something new. At the price of a new lorry now, I think we're looking 180,000 plus the VAT, something around there, and the lorries are just not holding their value now, so it's a bit of a tough one really to get into a new lorry. So like I say, I'll be back in the morning, have a proper look round. But for the sake of a little round trip down the yard, I'm not going to give a time for starting tomorrow, because then if I don't make it, everyone will know that I had a bit of a lie-in. But it might be very early. Let's just see how we get on. Also, nearly forgot just to say, it is Thursday. It's been a really good day today as it goes. So I've been working on some health and safety documentation and some information that needs to go to the health and safety guy Andy that you may have seen previously, who came to visit our site. Amit has been speaking to an agent who brought a prospective buyer around to see us. I think that was Monday or Tuesday, possibly Tuesday. We now do have an offer. It's not quite where we would like it to be, but you know, getting offers is a positive start, and I think seems very serious guy, so I think fingers crossed we might be able to work something out, which would be really good. So the thought is, even if it is less money, but if you can sell it faster, get off finance quicker, you don't have to obviously sell 7 units. We have also had offers back from the operators, which again, if you've watched any previous videos, you may have seen them visiting. We have had offers for them. What we're thinking about that is to hold the property would be great for long term, but maybe in the short term, having the cash to reinvest into other projects may just mean that we can hold more buildings more quickly going forwards. So it is a toss up, and what we decide is right for us may not be right for everyone. I'm sure loads of people think that you want to try and hold everything, and I can completely understand that point of view, but being new to this and wanting to try to grow, say, as quickly as we can, safely and sensibly, I think, or we both think, that pulling out some money now to fund more projects is probably the better way for us. I think also the quicker we can up our cash for buying, it may lead us to buying some more things which are not risky exactly, but at the moment we're steering clear of certain things where on the face of it you think, oh, it probably would go through on a full planning app, but we're basing all of our offers off of what we can do on the permitted development. We have seen something where it would maybe just about wipe its face on the permitted development, and if you got any planning for more units, then there would be really good profit in it. Now, if we had more money, and if it wouldn't completely stall our business, then we might well take a view on that and say we can have a project where all it does is wipe its face, and we could hold it until such time that we got planning on it, even if it took a year or something like that. But at the minute we're not there, so it would be good to get some more money behind us. Also today, I think we've agreed to take on a private investor as well, which would be the first bit of investment money. So the project is fully funded already, and that means that we're quite confident that if we had to give the money back earlier, that obviously we could do that because the project is fully funded, so we would just be able to draw down on the invoices that we've already paid for. But obviously the idea is that the investor would invest for the length of the project at a minimum, so at the end we could always roll it on if they wish to, and obviously if we have something to go on to, which we are working really hard to find some more projects right now. Hi you guys, so it's just gone 5, probably about 5:15, which doesn't sound bad until you know what time my alarm went off this morning. Got the lorry out, done all the checks, checked the water and all of that sort of stuff as well. We're off now to do a couple of loads that have to be done. We've got some quite good contract work, so luckily it's actually not been too busy this week whilst my driver's been away, but some of this stuff we just can't put off, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm off out. I'm going to take the hands-free and stuff with me, and just see if I can get something while we're out today. Right, so we're underway. I don't know how much you're going to see of me. Oh, there you go, disappeared. I found one thing that this camera definitely doesn't do is bad light, so I'll probably wait until a bit later to actually get some video. I was looking at the screen, there's absolutely nothing there. Alright, I'll leave it for now. See this sign on the left here? I don't know if you can, maybe they've just gone past it. That sign lets you know that you can and can't go certain ways in a lorry at certain times. Being that we are in South London currently, there's a overnight lorry ban. I think it covers most of London. When you get done by them, it comes from a thing called London Councils, which I think is a group of all of the councils together. So I'm pretty sure it covers everywhere inside the M25, the ban. Something along the lines of, I don't know, 9:30 at night, 10 at night till 7 in the morning. And it just means you have to use certain routes. So currently we're on the A23, and that's a prescribed route that you're allowed to use. If you need to deviate from that route, then you have to get a license or an exemption or whatever they call it, and then you still get fined. So we got a fine the other week for being on our exempt route, because we got a job where we have to get in there Croydon Road. On our exemption it's on there, but it's on there as the A, whatever it is, 232. So yeah, so we still got to find, I poured the concrete on that job as well, by the way, just in case you're interested. That is something I know a lot of us do, isn't it, where we go past anything we were involved with and we have to point it out. So I do that a lot around here. And there's a speed camera up here because this road is 20 mile an hour for some reason. Look how big this road is. This is the main A23. I'm sure that's the London and Brighton Road. It's 20 mile an hour. Sometimes you wonder why it feels like there's such a downturn in what you can get done in a day, and then you think, I mean, sometimes you're lucky to be able to do 20 mile an hour in London, but we're going to crawl along now when really what's 30 mile an hour? Is 30 mile an hour on this type of road going to hurt you? I mean, I'm sure people will tell me it will, but I don't see it. You think as well, so 20 mile an hour, it means your journey's going to take a third longer. I just wanted to show anyone that doesn't come from London, this is 5:45. Just look at the traffic already. You can, because it is 20 mile an hour, you can come through here. I've been through here 5 o'clock, maybe even a bit earlier sometimes, and it's the same. There's always traffic. It's just mad, really, isn't it? I'm just on the way to second job of today. This is the first time I've been driving this lorry since we've had some new cameras fitted. We've always had cameras on this lorry. We've had 4-way recording cameras. Quite good. They record up into the cloud, so you can view them remotely and all this sort of thing. But now there's a new standard where I think they're AI within the cameras, so I will show you those obviously when stopped and all of the stuff that we have to do, but yeah, so they actually pick out people now. The cameras put a box around people, and we've got another little small screen which I think is some sort of radar that alert the driver to any people around the lorry. So, you know, it's a cost, but it's worth it, I think. Well, not I think, it definitely is worth it. So, yeah, so I can show you all of that. Just coming into this second job now, and I can do my other favourite thing of pointing out some other sites that we've done before. So just at the end here now, I think there's maybe 4 houses, new build houses, and we did all the footings and concrete and everything, slabs for them on that, and hopefully I can find some pictures or videos and insert them as well. As you can see, it's quite tight down here, but yeah, was it 2 years ago we did that job, and it was so cold at the time, all the water that the lorry carries all froze, and we were there for a couple of hours before we could even start the job, just because of how cold it was pouring concrete in the snow. I mean, I don't know what you guys can see, but this is real tight down here. especially for the lorry. Those houses we just drove past on the left, they were built by the same people that built the ones that I was working on. I've done quite a few sites for them whilst I had the pump. Right, let's just see, hopefully we can get in here. So the site that we did was there on the left, probably better to see it on the way out. So there they are now. Hopefully you can do a cutaway to what it looked like when they were being built. Strange one. I'm not sure what I think about them. There's a lot of things around here that are that sort of brick and with the patterning, and some of it I like, some of it I'm not too sure on. I'm not 100% sure on that, but to be honest, it's better than the stuff where it has the very white render that goes black within a couple of months. So what are you doing here, Bob? What, one floor?
One floor. Yeah.
One floor, yeah. And did you guys put all the steel in as well, or is this previously?
Huh?
The steel here, is this new?
Yeah, all new, all new.
You're doing it all,
Yeah, we do it. Reinforcing upstairs.
Yeah.
And underpinning is done, that all side underpinning is done.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're doing the hit and miss, aren't you, where you dig a meter, miss a meter?
Yeah, miss a
yeah.
meter because the existing.
Yeah. Oh, it's very interesting. Cool. So I'll just show. So this used to have a cellar, so there's stairs in here. Oh God, my camera work is no good. But, so Bob has seen the cellar, which was only 1.7, and then decided to dig it out. And will you dig it 2.5? Finished?
No, the finish going to be 2.5.
2.5 finished,
Floor to ceiling 2.5.
Yeah, and do you need to go, what, another half a metre to get your...
3 meter, 3.2.
And that will give you your insulation underneath and...
No, we're going to go 3.2, yeah, insulation...
Slab,
all
the stuff, yeah.
Beam and block from...
Yeah.
Suspending ceilings.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, well, maybe I'll come back when it's a bit more finished and have a look. Perfect. Just gone 12. Just gone 12 and back in the truck and gonna head home. I'm thinking whether to go down to the building today. I won't have any time over the weekend as I am got to do this health and safety course Saturday and Sunday, mobile, whatever they call it, remote learning thing. So yeah, that's Saturday and Sunday. Really it'd probably be better just to go straight away, but you know what it's like, you've got things to do at home and stuff, so I best show my face and then go from there. Hi guys, I'm over onto the mobile now, so I'm going to start again. It's Friday evening, I've come down to the building. I've not been here in the dark since we've had the temporary electric supply put in, so I don't really know where everything is to get any better light. So I'm holding my mobile and a torch in one hand. The reason that I'm trying to capture this now is because I have health and safety course tomorrow and Sunday, so I don't think I'm going to make it down here. I don't think I'm going to make it down here in the daylight to show you anyway. But this looks better, to be honest, than the DJI. in this condition, in the dark. Right, so big changes. This wall is out now, and you can see where there was the enclosed area, and we had the door to the stairs, and then we had the door into the downstairs office. That is now all gone. This wall is being retained, and then obviously I think we have 2 walls there which are out. This wall is also being retained, and then we've got another wall out here. This is the main bit that you will have, if you've followed us, seen so far. So we've got this existing, then we're going to have a column at this end going from the ceiling to the floor, and then the beam is going to go over to the wall. We're going to have a post there, which is sort of a bit of box with plate top and bottom. That is then mirrored on this side. So we've got a column coming down, and then we've got a post over there. God. What I did notice was we actually have an RSJ in the wall. So could we have maybe tied into that? Probably, possibly, but we've had all the drawings done now, so I think we will likely just stay with what we've got. These acros, as you can see, are holding up all of the beams for the first floor. So that wall was doing the work of all of these. I mean, I'm not a structural engineer by any means, so I don't know. I don't think overkill is not the word, is it? But I don't know if you could have less. We don't, obviously we want the guys to be overkill, if anything. We don't want to go for the minimum. But there's lots in here doing the work of that. So as far as I know, the steels have been ordered. So hopefully that will be happening next week. We've got a site visit / meeting on Tuesday. Those are then going to happen every Tuesday. So we are going to discuss what work needs to be done for the following week. We'll then also capture all of that in a follow-up Zoom on Wednesday. So we can add those all to our action list and make sure that everything is followed up on. Now I'm guessing these blocks will be for the bathroom wall, which is now going to be structural, so that when we take out the block and beam up here for the staircase, obviously we're going to have a staircase running up here. I think we've got a steel in here, and where it turns, the bathroom wall, which will be, where would it be? I'll find it on the plans. Wherever the bathroom wall is, it will help support all of this up here. I'm really glad that we came down and did the before, because it's changed so much already, and it's only going to obviously increase. Should have a quick whiz upstairs. Oh, guys, I hope you are enjoying these videos, because my arm holding my phone out and a torch on top of it is absolutely killing me. Okay, so upstairs is now completely open. All the ceilings are gone. You can actually hear the echo, I think. Again, I think all of these walls initially were going to come out, but when we had the structural engineer and he was talking about the walls that had to basically give sideways support, Jeff and the structural engineer basically decided, why don't we just leave these in rather than knocking them down to then build something to add structure when these have been doing it since 1976. Seems a little bit silly to remove it just to put it back in. There are actually lights here, so maybe I could fire some lights up, but I'm nearly done now anyway. But yeah, I think as of next week, hopefully we'll really start to see something. Really start to see some changes. All right guys, I'm gonna go because my arm's really hurting and it's quite late. So hope you've enjoyed the video for this week and see you again soon.